Welcome to the Arc of Kona. We're glad that you'll be a part of a team of professionals that has been serving the community and persons with disabilities for over 40 years. As part of this dynamic team, you'll want to help us keep our excellent safety record by observing some simple rules and using your best judgment when a situation does arise. You will be given extensive training in your specific area of responsibility at the Arc. But for now, here are some common areas that all of us need to know so that we can work in a safe and productive environment. Know why. The Arc of Kona prides itself on being a safe place to work. Workplace safety saves the cost of lost work hours to you, the employee, and saves stress on those who have to pick up the absent workers' share of the work. Staff members' health and safety are affected not only by their own actions, but by those of their co-workers. We all need to be aware of safety issues and take responsibility for ourselves. The high cost of worker compensation can be detrimental to any agency. Our ability to provide the enhanced services and wage increases to staff is directly connected to the money spent on workers' compensation claims when you're injured. Know the regulation for your job. There are many types of jobs at the Arc of Kona, and each has a different set of safety rules and regulations. Your responsibility is to know what your job involves, what tools you need, and exactly how it should be done safely. You'll get specifics from your individual managers. However, there are some common denominators for each and all of the positions at the Arc of Kona. When driving an Arc of Kona vehicle, you must obey all the rules of the road, including driving the speed limit, wearing seat belts, stopping fully at all stop signs and light changes, and not parking in a designated handicapped parking area. Those are for individuals only and not for groups or our vans. You will get a very expensive ticket if you park there. All positions at the Arc require that you use health precautions daily. Wash hands often to prevent the passing of cold and flu germs. Use gloves when around blood-borne pathogens and treating someone who is bleeding or injured. And stay home if you are ill and rest so you can recover properly. Know your tools. Knowing what tools you need, where your tools are located, and how to use them is key to your safety. The Arc is responsible for supplying you with safety equipment and safety regulations, but it is up to you to wear the protective equipment and follow the regulations. Know your reporting responsibilities. Job safety rules are designed to protect you, participants, and co-workers from injury, but as with all organizations, accidents do happen. Immediately call your supervisor to report the accident and get backup if you have participants with you. Seek medical attention immediately and report the injury to your doctor or hospital staff as a work-related injury so you can properly receive workers' compensation. Reporting it as a work-related injury is part of Hawaii laws that protect you. Fill out an incident report for your supervisor. If a participant is injured, call 911 immediately. Even if you think the injury or seizure is minor, it is better to be on the safe side. Do not transport an injured participant. Let the professionals transport. Call your supervisor immediately and fill out an adverse event report within 48 hours. Know your hazards. Be aware and alert to all potential dangers around you, the participants, and co-workers, keeping in mind that not everyone can see or hear as well as others or make good choices. Please report all potential hazards or dangerous situations to the operations manager immediately. These could include a seatbelt that is broken in one of our vans, loose bricks on our sidewalk, water that is leaking from one of our bathrooms causing a slippery floor, or kitchen chemicals that are not put away properly. Know your body mechanics. Lifting incorrectly is one of the most common causes of workplace injuries. Whether you are lifting yard equipment or helping someone in a wheelchair in and out of a van, proper body mechanics can keep you in good physical health and on the job. Remember these important steps. When lifting any heavy object, bend your knees and lift with your thighs, not your back. Plant your feet flat on the ground and square with the object you're going to lift. Do not twist your back, but turn your feet to move objects from one level to another. When in doubt, call for another staff member to assist you rather than lift yourself. Always have the participants and your own safety in mind whatever you do. Know your own limitations. Know the law. Harassment of any kind is against the law. This includes sexual harassment. This is a federal law that protects both men and women from unwanted sexual advances, inappropriate touching, and unwanted sexual remarks, both verbal as in jokes or on the internet. If you feel someone at the office is offending you in this way, report it immediately to the Administrative Services Director, Michael Watson. Racial jokes. Even though Hawaii pokes fun at our many different ethnic populations, you are protected by federal law from racial remarks and jokes that are offensive. It is your responsibility not to use racial jokes or remarks, or jokes that offend persons with disabilities. Know your emergency procedures. Always keep your first aid and CPR up to date. You never know when you may be called upon to be a first responder. The ARC has policies and procedures for earthquake, hurricanes, and tsunami, which are posted and included in the Policy and Procedure Manual. Know your penalties. The penalties for being careless may include causing pain and suffering to yourself or someone around you, increased liability for the Ark of Kona, and the loss of your job. No accidents. Making health and safety a priority gives you peace of mind and keeps the Ark of Kona injury-free. Now you know.